Hello, everyone, and welcome to your weekly energies. My name is Patricia, and I welcome you to Fearless Light Guidance. This is the reading that I do for the collective consciousness, the energy, tapping into the energy that is available for all of us as a collective. So I welcome you. Let me know as you come in where you are watching from. I know that I've been, a little bit pulled back from my weeklies, but I am slowly coming back. You have to listen to where you are guided to pour your energy into. And for me, this time has been about, just you guys, like my people that come to me and they want to do one-on-ones. So that's where I've been, if you've been wondering, okay? So I'm going to go ahead just to keep it, light. We're going to see where Spirit takes us with the message for this week, okay? It's going to go from today, February 1st, okay? We are welcoming this month, this beautiful month with a new moon in Aquarius, which, as I posted yesterday, I just absolutely love this moon. I am a Leo sun, so it's my opposite sign. And it's always such a great moon to manifest because of the qualities of the astrological sign of Aquarius. It's a sign that cares so much about others being okay. It cares about, bringing love to everyone. It's a sign of the collective, of community, and also of healing and having faith. But they're also very rebellious. They are hopefully we don't have too many of those glitches. Let me know in the comments below if you can hear me. Okay. But as I was saying, I love the rebellious quality of Aquarius. There's nothing conventional about this energy. It's so good to just, dream big and just go for the wildest, biggest dream out there. Okay, so really, really nice energy. Now, this week is where we have Mercury stationing direct on February 3rd, okay? But just know that when a planet stations direct, it takes a period of a few days for the effects to start wearing off. When it stations direct, it kind of like it's where you feel most of the effects of the retrograde, okay? So Mercury is the planet of communication, everything that has to do with technology, the way that we express ourselves, communication with each other, so just be mindful of that. Also, if you're signing anything, if you have any contracts that you're looking at, any paperwork, just make sure that you go and look at all the details, okay? All right, so for this week, from the 1st through the 7th, okay, or whenever you happen to watch this message, I'm going to pull tarot, but I'm, as always, going to pull themes for the week. And for this week, I was guided to the spirit animal deck, okay? And this is what I'm going to be using. I've been seeing a lot of this animals showing up. You might have seen in my stories. Lately, I've been just posting the different sightings that I've had this week. So just let me know how everybody's doing. Just know that we had Venus stationed direct recently as well on the 29th. Okay. That's also a big shift with the planet of love, wealth, finance, beauty. All right, so themes for this week. We have the beaver spirit. Okay, let me show you the cards. They're super cute. Hi, Missy. It does feel really good, I have to say. So the Beaver Spirit talks about laying a solid foundation, and anybody that has seen beavers and their behavior, they work very much in teams to build those dams and, make sure that they're laying down a strong foundation so that whenever the river, gets flooded and everything, they can, have a solid place so that it doesn't invade like their space and their home. Okay, so whenever I think about foundations, I definitely think about everything that has to do with your space, your home, but this is also having to do, whenever you're starting something new, you really want to make sure that you're building in solid ground. And this could be anything. This could be in any area of your life. It could be a relationship. Okay, so making sure that you are, laying solid ground so that you're building something that is long lasting. Okay, let's see what other things we have. We have the horse spirit. Oh, this is like definitely one of my favorite animals in the whole world. They're so noble animals. Okay, so this is saying freedom is yours. Okay, very interesting. It's the number 33, and we have the number 6, which this is also reduced to a number 6 as well. So very balanced numbers, very balanced energy, numbers that bring this certain harmony. Okay, now 33 is a number of ascendant masters, and ascendant masters like Jesus, Buddha, you name it. I can go on and on, but this is talking about personal freedom, and this moon in Aquarius, wow, it's just, I feel like it's all about that, how to build that solid foundation to have the life and the freedom in your life that you desire. Okay, and what does that look like to you personally? Okay, and freedom could be found in many ways. It's not only about finances and having feeling that you're financially free from debt. This could be being free from burden, being free from an illness. It could be freeing your mind from things that have been limiting you, okay? Freeing yourself from things that you, like even like your own doubt and fears, like freeing yourself from that, which, holds you back and makes you stand in your own way. Okay, and the last themes for this week, we have 2. We have the Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. I mean, hello. Yes, sometimes we need to be our own heroes. Okay, so definitely this is pointing to that, building that strong foundation so you can acquire the freedom and release yourself from things that have been limiting you, okay? And the courage that may take from you to free yourself from a situation that has been binding, that has been, in a sense, putting you in pause, making you feel like you're stuck, okay? But you're not. That's the beautiful thing. Freedom, you started from the inside out, okay? So being fearless and bold to make the moves, to know that you are supported by spirit. I really absolutely love this. And the card just looks like spring. So it gives me that sense that springtime is going to be a huge time for you to take you know, a big leap towards something that feels like that freedom for you. And it's the number 4, okay, which is a number also that talks about foundation, okay. And then we have the number 8, which is 2 4s together, the bobcat spirit. Ooh, I remember seeing one of these in real life. It's, you know, it's really stunning, I would have to say. Like it stuns you because it's a cat like you've never seen before. There's such a wildness to it, and you don't know, really, they're so unpredictable. And this talks about the unpredictability of life and how life is a mystery. Okay, so being fearless and bold has a lot to do with taking leaps where we don't know what the outcome is going to really be. And that's where courage comes in. And that's where that fearlessness is not about not feeling fear, but it's about feeling the fear and going for it anyway. Get me? You feel me? All right, so let's go with the tarot. I'm going to go with my tried and true Rider-Waite tarot today. Let's give it a little shuffle. Welcome to all that are joining. Thank you for being here. Like I said, let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching live, just show me a 1 in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, just say that you're watching the replay. Say a replay, okay? I would love to see who's here with me live, okay? All right, first 2 cards. Look at this. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. And this talks about commitments. It brings the theme of family. Okay, it brings the theme of financial freedom, which we were talking a little bit about that before, and a windfall of money. And I feel like, you know, for many of you, with the Page of Swords, there may be some messages coming in that have to do with, you know, a larger amount of money than, you know, we're usually used to. We're like, you know, maybe moving money around. Something is happening around that, okay? But I feel like also around family, I feel like communication is going to be key in relationships that are committed already, okay? Because I see like marriages and you know, engagements and families here, okay? So communication is going to be key here too. Assertiveness, speaking in a way that does not come across in a defensive or hurtful way. We are speaking more to be understood and to also understand the other party, okay? And also I feel like there is, for some of you, when it has to do with finances and career, there's more information needed. Like there's things that we need to still find out. And I was talking about the details earlier. You know, I feel like some of you are looking to innovate and to make money in different ways, and maybe looking for a different job, maybe something that you haven't, you know, done before, okay? And I feel like this is going to give you that sense of freedom that we were talking about earlier with the horse spirit, okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have love here, okay? or making peace, I feel, with a situation from the past, something that made you really nostalgic, maybe with a love from the past. Okay, this is also reconciliation for many of you. Okay, communication that brings reconciliation. For others, I feel like there is a new emotional start here, okay? Also, something having to do with children. You know, something having to do with children here, and like giving the time, spending the time, quality time. I'm getting that quality time, love, giving them a sense of stability here, because I don't know what's happened that has been kind of like uncertain, or maybe felt a bit unsafe. And I'm not talking about unsafe as in being in danger. I'm talking about that feeling of having, you know, a healthy routine, and you know, there's something here about that, about children. But I'm definitely seeing how it leaned onto relationships as well. Maybe some people are going to be hearing from somebody from the past, okay? And there's going to be reconciliation and making peace within relationships too, because the Six of Cups to me is a card that has to do a lot with soulmates, okay? And people, you know, past lives, past loves, okay? So there's something here about that, like making peace with a love, maybe from the past, or maybe in your current relationship, your current situation, okay? Let's see what else comes through. Temperance. Beautiful card that represents the sign of Sagittarius, okay? I feel like, you know, whatever this foundation is that the beaver spirit is talking about, this is already, you already started laying out this foundation, okay, for acquiring this sense of freedom. Okay, I think that you've been working on this liberating yourself for a while now, okay? Now, the Temperance cards, what it tells me is that it gives me that confirmation that, you know, what you've been working on, this has already been set in motion, and you're being looked after by your angels, your guides, and your light beings, okay? This is very much connected to angels, and it brings, you know, good news, because this is Archangel Gabriel right here, the bearer of good news. Now, you see, it has this 2 cups right here, and I was talking before about how we have these number 6s that are numbers of balance and harmony. This has to do a lot with finding harmony and balance within ourselves, okay? Through the process, every single day, doing the work so that we have clarity of thought, clarity of, you know, speech, communication. And the Ace of Swords is, you know, it's a huge card of victory, of the truth setting you free, okay? And we have the Death card here as well, which is a card of transformation. So I feel there could be many of you that are in between huge milestones in your life, okay? Like a chapter is ending and another one is beginning. And I just want you to know, February feels like the actual true January for 2022, I feel like this year did not start off for many the way that they thought. Okay, and I feel like February is starting to feel like it's that reset. It's that time, okay, to like really go for the changes, reinvent yourself, do the things that are going to make you feel free, that are going to require that courage and that boldness, okay, that fearlessness. And doing it even if it's unknown, even if it's uncertain what the outcome is going to be. Okay, so it's about taking chances and knowing that you are supported. The Temperance card is a card that lets us know, you're being looked after. That which you are working on, it's being supported, okay, from the higher realm. So let's get two more. Okay, so we have the nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Definitely, this is the fear. This is where that fearlessness comes in, okay? Because sometimes we feel like bad things that have happened in the past are going to repeat themselves, okay? And it's kind of like you don't want it to, so you put these walls up, okay, and you kind of like shove down the feelings, and you don't really deal with them, and you feel heavy, and you feel like giving up, and you feel like you're not seeing the reward for your work. And this card has such a huge guidance. It really speaks on not giving up. You're almost there. Your work is going to be, your work is worth it, okay? That chance that you are wanting to take, that risk that you're willing to take is worth it, okay? So don't give up. This is a card of strength, okay? Even though he looks weak, battered and bruised, this is a card of strength, okay? This is saying, you've been through so much, don't give up, you can face anything, okay? So with the Seven of Swords and that card together, it may feel like, you're afraid of maybe outside sources sabotaging your situation, okay? It could be that you feel like there are things going on behind the scenes that, the odds are against you. And really, the swords are thoughts, okay? And sometimes it's like our ego getting away with the best of us, okay? Our ego is that voice that speaks very loudly and that gets triggered plenty when any of those buttons get pushed, from any of our hurts and any of our past pains, okay? And it's that defense mechanism that comes up, and it screams loudly. But I want you to know this is something that can be completely managed by listening louder to the voice of your heart and what your soul keeps bringing up for you that feels so good and so purposeful to you, okay? So this is about not falling into the trap of that self-sabotage or of what others outside of us want to project onto us. So many times we get other people projecting their fears, and they don't even understand the potential that you possess to have that freedom and know that that freedom is yours, okay? So Yes. Let's look at the bottom of the deck really quick. Okay. So overall theme for this week is going to be the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of partnership, working together. Okay. Partnering with others. Also a card of others noticing and you know, placing value on your talents. Okay. People wanting to invest what you want to invest in a group and with others. Okay. So this is about working together, and it's also about mind, body, and spirit, having all those elements working together and being on this in the same page, being in alignment, okay, with your mindset, what you're feeling in your heart, and how you're taking action. Okay. So I'm going to do a special pull today because we have this new moon, this fabulous new moon in Aquarius that took place at 12:44 a.m. Eastern Time today. So I'm going to pull from Numerology a card from, for each one of the astrological signs. Okay, so I'm going to go in order from Aries all the way to Pisces. And it's going to go like this. We're going to pick one card for each. Thank you. Thank you, darling. All right. So let's start with Aries for this new moon. This new moon in Aquarius. All the signs. Okay, so Aries, you get that your dreams need a practical plan. Let me show you. You get the full moon in Taurus card. This means, Aries, that you got to sit down. You got to trace out those goals, okay? You can't just go impetuously and doing things. I mean, you could. You don't have to do anything I tell you. This is your message for this new moon in Aquarius. You have dreams. Set a plan. Write them down. Imagine, envision, and you know that the universe will conspire in your favor, okay? Now, Taurus, let's see what we have for you for this new moon in Aquarius. Taurus, a time for healing. Taurus, I feel like, these next 2 years for you are huge. You are the north node right now, the north node of the lunar nodes in the Taurus Scorpio series. Okay, so I feel like these 2 years that are coming up here are going to be of such healing and finding, your true purpose, or coming back to your purpose. Okay. And I feel like you've been, just healing, feeling the triggers, taking your time, and, you've had your rough moments, but I feel like, the worst has, you've seen the worst so far. Okay. I feel like this is now, with this card of a time for healing, it's truly a time for you to just really focus on yourself and recentering yourself. All right, Gemini. Gemini for this new moon in Aquarius. Let's see. You get a personal issue reaches resolution. Lovely. You get this full moon in Cancer. Oh, and by the way, Taurus, this was the card of the balsamic moon. Okay. So Gemini, you get this full moon in Cancer talking about something that you've been really working on, something that's been an issue, a situation in your life, finally reaches that point of resolving itself. You know, it's going to be a huge release and a huge relief as well. All right, so let's see for Cancer. Cancer for this new moon in Aquarius. Cancer for this new moon in Aquarius. You get hold your vision, Cancer. Hold your vision. This is the card of the fixed moon. So, you know, laser vision, keep your eye on the prize. You know what you want. And if you don't know what you want, it's a perfect time to sit down and, you know, do things with intention. Write your goals down, you know, and just see it in your mind's eye. See it already there for you, okay? And it will come to you. But this is a card of focus. So Cancer, hold your focus on that which you want. No, not yet. All right, so Leo for this new moon in Aquarius. Okay, this one doesn't want to get out of my hand, so let's see. Believe in the impossible. You get the blue moon, Leo. Lovely card. Absolutely, this is what I was saying. For me, this moon, this new moon is exactly about that. It's about thinking outside the box, thinking so big, thinking about your wildest dream, manifesting, like, you know, that thing that you couldn't even see happening for yourself, but truly believing it, okay? Because look at that. It says believe. That's the word. That's the key word. Believe in yourself. Believe in the miracles. Believe that impossible things do happen, okay? The impossible is possible, all right? No limits. All right, Virgo. Oh, Stacy. All right, Virgo, come on. Virgo, come on. You can do it. Virgos, don't let pride get in the way. So many times, Virgos, you could be so high strong, you know, and I get it. You have that level, that standard of perfection, you know, that I feel like all earth signs really have that, you know, just ambition, okay? So don't let pride get in the way from you, you know, being, you know, this is about humility. I feel like sometimes, Virgo, you know, you might get shut down on things that you believe that are true, and you don't want to be wrong. And you know, this is about really like humbling yourself and listening more, okay? And not letting pride be the factor that, you know, blocks your path from something great, okay? Libra. All right, this is it, Libra. The end of a tough cycle approaches, okay? Libra, I know that you have been going through it in different areas of life, okay? But this is the full moon in Capricorn card, and I forgot to say for Virgo, this is the Leo full moon card, okay? Okay, so for Libra, the end of a tough cycle. like I said, I feel like Libras have been going through it. They've been, you know, just really hanging in there, you know, hopeful, going through situations that have been uncomfortable, that have been uncalled for. And, you know, just Libra's always seeking for that balance and, you know, just wanting things to be in a way that they're harmonious to their, to what they feel is good for them, okay? Because I'm not going to say, like, you know, they're always thinking about others, okay? You know, they really seek that balance for themselves. So I feel like this is a wonderful confirmation that a tough situation that you could have been going through in the last 6 months is finally coming to a place where it's, you know, it's the end of that, okay? All right, Scorpio. I feel like I need like some big letters coming on in the screen. Scorpio. For the new moon. Okay. You get the card of bring love to the situation, which is actually the card of the new moon in Aquarius. So, you know, this is about putting love into everything that you do. Really pouring love into those things that you could have been neglecting, okay, that you could have been ignoring, maybe placing too much focus on other things, prioritizing things and neglecting others. This wants you to bring love into it. Now, I love that card just because of the fact that to manifest anything and to bring anything into reality, you truly have to feel it with your heart, okay? And we are love. So it's not something that is foreign to us, okay? So when you envision anything and when you're doing anything and taking action upon something that you want, bring love to it. And, you know, you can go so much further with love, okay? I don't know where it went. Hang on. I'm looking for it so I can set it down. Here it is. Okay. Now, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for this new moon in Aquarius. Work through your fears, Sagittarius. The new moon in Scorpio coming for you, okay? You know, this is definitely in the themes for this week. Working through the fears and feeling them, but doing it anyway, taking that risk, even if it's, you know, if the situation is uncertain, we don't know how it's going to end up. This is about having that courage. Okay, having that courage to be able to, be a little nervous, you know, be a little fearful, but doing it anyway, working through it every single day, doing your inner work and showing up for yourself, okay? And I would definitely recommend, you know, I feel like the counter action for fear is joy, you know, and obviously love, but doing things that bring you joy and bring a smile to your face are definitely going to help you through that, okay? Now let's go with Capricorn. For this new moon in Aquarius, your message, Capricorn. For this new moon. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. Adjustments are required. So good. Okay, and this is the card of the quarter moon. So, you know, this is about, readdressing a situation. This is about going back to the drawing board and seeing what can be done in order to make a situation more comfortable, make something better, bring in little changes here and there that will make a difference, doing something, adjusting, maybe even this could be something about mindset. This could be about adjusting your routine, adjusting your schedule. It's just looking for those little details that are going to make things easier, better. Okay, we are creating this beautiful life, acquiring the sense of freedom and having the fearlessness to go for it, being bold. Okay, despite the mystery of it all. So I feel like, just little things here and there will help you to get back, and I say get back to the drawing board, like if you feel like maybe you have been out of alignment lately. This is about looking at everything as a whole, your schedule, what are you doing, your daily routines, all of that, and making and adjusting accordingly so that you feel good with what's happening every day, okay? All right, so now we come to Aquarius. Oh, look at that. Amazing. You get an amazing card, Aquarius. Of course you do, because this is your new moon, okay? So you get the card of surrender to the divine. Yes, the actual full moon card, okay? Which this is a new moon, but I feel like these two cards are very related here, because surrender to me, when we talk about spirituality, it's not the kind of surrender that you say, oh, I'm gonna give up. No. This is about, feeling the fears, feeling tired, feeling bruised, but still having the faith in the universe and God that everything is going to be taken care of, that everything has a purpose, that there is a bigger plan, that there is a divine sketch of everything already. Okay, and of course you have choice in this. You have free will. You can shift and change the course of things. But guess what? The divine spirit is always going to redirect you. Okay, and it will speak louder to you, and it will bring signs to you to show you the way and to show you how God is working in your life, okay? All right. And last but not least, Pisces. It wants to go away. Nothing will come from this situation, Pisces. You get the card with the little moon, with the void of course moon. And this is exactly what we were talking about right now with Aquarius. There is a divine plan, and Spirit may feel like you have had several detours from what is meant for you. So just know that whatever situation comes to mind when I say nothing will come out of this situation, it's whatever resonates for you, that is what this is about. Okay, so nothing else will happen. There's nothing else to do. There's, that's it. Okay, Pisces. So anyway, I love you all. I hope that this reading was of service to you. As you know, you can go to the links in my bio and book a reading with me if you would like something more personalized, if you want to work with me one-on-one. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can always go. The links to my Venmo and my PayPal are there. You are not required, of course, but you are very much appreciated. And you know, I will be coming back on every week. Just know that, you know, sometimes it's okay to take a little time for yourself, take a little break. And, you know, sometimes you don't always feel like being on camera. And, you know, it's me and Fearless Light Guidance and you know, I'm the producer, the director, and just the channeler, and, you know, I'm the one that's posting, and my social media director, all of that. So nice to meet you. I love you guys. I do this with so much love and care for all of you, and, you know, just let me know, as always, in the comments below what you think about the readings, what you would like to hear more from, more about, not more from, more about. And I'll see you very soon. I'm sending you fearless light and love. Take care, you guys. See you next week.